guys, oh my god. I just, I literally had this planned for like 15 minutes ago, but some technical difficulties came up and I couldn't get into my account, which kind of creeped me out because I was the only one in my account. So I was pretty much verifying myself, but then it wouldn't let me, like, re-change my password, so I was really completely confused. My cheeks are red because I literally woke up from a nap about maybe 30 minutes ago, so my cheeks are very flushed and the light is literally blinding me over here. So anyways, before we get started, I love for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, because I am happy, and I know people say you shouldn't be too happy because it can ruin it, or that you're getting excited for nothing. Well, I'm excited because it has been a long time, and the fact that I have friends on Discord, they are willing to support me. I have 10 subscribers, which is huge compared to what we had literally 2 months ago, which was literally 4. So, don't forget to subscribe. Also hit the bell icon right next to it. It notifies you when a new video comes up. Also join the Fire Fam. I'm still working on that. Don't judge. So I have an update from my entire month of November, because it exactly has been a little over, it's been a month and maybe a couple days since I last posted. I posted November 1st and it is December 8th. It's been some time. I know. Don't judge. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone. I was texting my sister because she was helping me figure out what was wrong with my account. I still don't know what's wrong with it. I just signed into a different account, but that's a problem for another day. Okay, we're gonna get ready for the rest of my night. Usually I brush my hair, take out my braids. I read a couple things through my books, pack my bag for tomorrow for therapy, because I have therapy tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and I need to make sure everything is prepared for tomorrow. So, we are going to I'm going to go take out my ponytail and take out my braids, and you guys are going to listen to me talk about how my month has gone from, worse to worse in literally a month, and now it's way better because of reasons that I will explain those reasons for you. Let's move these boxes out of the way. Oops, I just moved my camera. Okay, so, oh, that's a little too close for comfort. Okay, there we go. So before I get started, I have 2 braids in my hair. I braid them like this because I think it's kind of cute and it's kind of different. You can tell that my hair hasn't been brushed all day because I got up really early today because I had laps to do and I had to rush out the door to go do them, so I didn't really get a chance to brush my hair. So yes, I left in a mess. And I went to the store like this. So, my detangler. It's children's detangler, but it smells so good. You'll ask me, well, why didn't you take the braids out first? I do. I just put the detangler in so that it sits. Sorry for the background. My mother is watching a movie, and the dogs are hopefully doing good. I really don't want to have to get up and yell and scream and have to start this video over, which would be really impossible because my hair would be already out of braids. And I have my little toothbrush, my tooth comb. It's been one of those days. Okay, so November was pretty rocky. My friends would know. Most of my subscribers are my friends, and they've either heard me talk, or they've heard me, like, complain, or they've heard me just vent randomly when we're playing Among Us, or, like, something. So, if you've heard this, okay, just deal with it. And if you haven't, listen along. So, I joined the Discord back in October 19th, and I made a lot of friends in the process of it all. It was already a rough time, mostly because Michael had left, and my friendship with my old friends were kind of breaking off because it was just getting awkward the more I stayed with them. The fact that I was hanging out with my other friends and then they weren't, it was just weird. It was like weird, really weird shit. Okay, so, hold on, I fucking get this braid out. I'm sorry, I can't look at the camera, my hair is tilted away where it's not gonna hurt me in the process. I love how my hair looks when it's like this, though doing a full head of braids is rough. It is not easy. It is not simple. It is rough. It takes hours to put in and hours to take out, and I don't have those types of hours. Okay, so we're gonna go to my old trusty journal. I'm a person that journals like crazy. You will see me journal everywhere. And it's just the fact that it's easier for me to remember what had happened the days prior or weeks prior or months prior. It's something I do to remember. So we are going to go to November, which this journal is my old journal. I have a new journal. I will show you guys that when I'm done with this one. Okay, so November is at the end. Okay, so I think it's this one. Okay, so literally recently my sister moved into her new apartment, and I came along this time because I felt like I could be a bigger asset than anyone else. Well, not anyone else, I mean more like my mother, because she can't lift boxes because of her hands, and I just thought I'd be easier. Though the problem was, it wasn't that I wasn't doing anything, but my father and my sister and her boyfriend were lifting the heavier stuff that I could not lift to save my life. And I've been very careful because the last time I helped move, which was when we moved into this house, I broke my finger. So I was more cautious to not break my finger again. So I stayed back while my sister and them lifted the heavier stuff that I couldn't. And I got called lazy and that I shouldn't have come because I didn't lift as much. And I said to my mother, "How could you say that? I've done more work than you have?" Which was true. I had lifted more boxes and done more stuff, and all she had done was sit in her room and watch a dog. Pretty much that's it she did. That's all she did. So I was mad that they were calling me weak and pretty much helpless and stuff. And telling me that I didn't do very much. Political stuff, which I'm not going to bring up because I am a person that keeps my political opinions to myself. Okay, so I got bullied on my channel back in November 4th. On November 4th, someone was calling me fat, and I was like, you know what? If you don't like my content and you don't want to be here, leave. Leave. You are not wanted if you are going to be a bitch and a bully. Like, leave. So I told her that, and she didn't like that, but I just reported it and went on with my day. Crazy, right? Something I actually relaxed to. The 5th and 6th, I had multiple panic attacks, and I could not function well enough to grasp why it was happening, and then I realized it was nightmares, and then things that were just piling up. November 8th, which is literally a month ago, I experienced, Amaron, which is, I don't know if you know Amaron. He's probably watching this, be like, yeah, I know me. Me and Amaron started being friends literally days after I joined the Discord server, which was nice because I really enjoyed hanging out with him and talking to him and having fun, playing Among Us and just doing normal stuff on Discord. And my foot's falling asleep, sorry. So Amaran and I we just started dating today, but we already had feelings for each other beforehand. The problem was he wasn't 18 yet, and today he's 18, so I kind of like had to wait. And so back then, he on the 8th, a month ago, he literally experienced one of my worst feelings in the world, which is a depression or a mood swing, mood drop. So I get them very frequently that I just sometimes don't realize I'm having it until I go over all the like text messages and videos and stuff I sent to somebody that I was talking to that moment, and it's really like it's a lot. And my mood drops happen a lot, mostly because I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, so my mood drops frequently, or my mood just changes too quickly. Like one minute I'm really, really, really happy, and the next minute I'm pissed off, angry. But that's because I have bipolar, so it's just a mood swing that I get personally in all of it. So he experienced that, which was nuts. Miles, I don't know if you guys remember Miles. Me and Miles became friends back in March. We stopped being, like, I stopped having feelings for him long before I started realizing I had feelings for Amaran, which is, Amaran's his Discord name, but his real name is Tony. But I call him Amaran or Babe, because it's awkward saying that out loud now. Because I don't really like the name Tony, and because my old teacher is named Tony, and it's really awkward. So we stopped being friends. Well, he threatened to leave, but didn't leave, and then it was just like a back and forth situation with me and Miles. So then we just like grew distant and distant over time, so it just became more of an issue. Somewhere around November, I think 10th or 16th, I had physically stopped self-harming. So this week, or on Sunday, it was 4 weeks that I hadn't self-harmed, which is pretty big because normally I don't last 4 weeks. I normally last maybe 4 days. Let's be honest. Which is sad because everybody gives me that story. I'm like, what are you going to tell your kids in the future? Like, why you have those scars and that you chose a blade over your friends and real people and shit. I still don't understand it completely. I had a friend that knew what I felt because he used to self-harm too. And he knew what I felt, and he knew why we did it. Like, we had it in common kind of thing. It's very rare that self-harmers have reasons that are in common. That's why they self-harm or whatever. But it's just, really weird. It's not common, and I still don't quite understand why I do it, but I know it's a feeling. It's a feeling I get when the blade is in my hand or when I see the blood. It's just a feeling that you get, and it's hard to explain to people, like, why you exactly do it. That's why I broke off a lot of friendships, because I couldn't explain the one thing that they didn't understand. My hair looks nuts. On the 15th, Miles left. We stopped being friends completely. We don't talk anymore. Sorry, copyright. The song stuck in my head now. I have a safety plan now. Amaran's on my safety plan, and my friend Isidro is also on my safety plan. And it's only because those are the two people that I talk to the most frequently. I also talk to Damien, but it's more of like I talk to Isidro and Amaran way more than anyone else. I started eating less because of my depression, I guess, or that like I had those random mood drops where I just wasn't hungry, and so I eat less and I sleep less, and life sucked. Literally around November 22nd and November 23rd and November 24th, I literally had to talk some friends out of doing suicide, which is really rough because it was really hard to organize that all and to like say something that wouldn't trigger them worse. But that happened. They're alive. They're not dead. Amaran's birthday is today. He is coming on December 12th. So literally this weekend, I am going to meet my boyfriend for the first time, which is the biggest shit in the world. I'm so excited, and I'm so nervous as hell. But people like meeting new people has always been a thing where I get nervous. I don't really like doing it because it makes me nervous. But I'm excited, but also very, very nervous. And that's it for this journal. Literally, you will never see this journal ever again. Okay, so this is my new journal. I've only gotten up to today, which is not a lot. Pretty much just talking about how the panic attacks and how I'm been having these suffocating panic attacks where I can't breathe and I feel like I'm dying. So yeah, here's my bag. In my bag at this current moment is a journal. It's my quote journal. I have my safety plan with me just in case. I have my kinetic slime sand or something like that. It's like kinetic sand but also slime at the same time. I have an extra pen, my inhaler, my emergency one, and gum. I'm also putting in my book, the book I've been reading for a couple years now. And then also I am putting my mask, which I'm going to wash tonight, so it's not going to go in right now. My sunglasses go on the side, on my left side, because my right side is where my phone goes. I'm putting my necklace in my bag and my keys so that I have them for when I leave the house. And I still need to figure out what to wear, but I don't know what to wear, and it's a lot. I have to wash my clothes, so I will totally figure that out when the time comes. But like I said, it's been a rough month, but I have somehow gotten through it little by little, and no matter how many times I wanted to just end it and how many times I wanted to self-harm, I had a group of amazing people on Discord to lend a hand to help me, and I always was told to help, to get help, you give help or something like that, or receive help, to give help or something like that, where you would have to give help to somebody else that is in need, but also to make sure you have friends that are willing to give help to you when you're in need. So it's pretty much give to receive or something like that. But I have a group of friends that are amazing and wonderful in the way they are. I'm gonna name out a couple people. So Chris, Damien, Amaran, Asidro, Goth Princess, which is Layla. Can't pronounce your name, never. That's why I call you Goth Princess, girl. My old friend Jason when we were friends, but we're not friends anymore. I think it's more the fact that I need space from him because it's just a lot. But anyways, Jason, Sleepwalker, Drippy, those are their usernames, so if you don't know that. Sydney, or Sid, all my other friends, if you're not, I don't really can't think of your name at this current moment, but thank you guys. You are a big help, and I am glad to be friends with a group of people that are willing to help anyone in need, and it's just amazing. Get emotional? No, I'm good. So you will see a video on Saturday also, because I'm going to be shooting the before and after of meeting my boyfriend for the first time, which, the more I say that out loud, it gets more and more weird, because I'm not used to saying it out loud, because I kept it secret for months. But yeah, prepare for that one. You guys are gonna see him literally on the screen. We will be sitting here on the floor, because the floor is so much better than the bed. I still have to make the bed. But you'll see him, and you guys, I don't know. Comment down below some questions you guys want us to answer, and I will answer them through it all. Like, I don't care. Like, ask random questions or just questions in general, or boyfriend question, girlfriend question. We will answer them, and I don't think it would be a problem. It sounds really interesting and something different. So I will see you guys on Saturday when I film again. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Love you.